What's up? Welcome into your Daily Buckeye Blitz for a Tuesday, September 12th, 2023. We are rolling through this football season. You got to enjoy the ride. Take it slowly. Enjoy each week. We are, 1/6 of the way through the season. So, again, take it slow. I always like to take it slow. Like a man with a slow hand. There you go. That's your singing for today. So we're talking defense today. Yesterday we covered the offense, the stats, the grades. So let's talk defense here. We didn't really talk a lot of snap counts. I can tell you snap counts if you really want them. But so obviously we only held Youngstown State to 234 total yards, 135 through the air. They only had 26 pass attempts, 99 yards rushing on 33 attempts. They did have 9 penalties for 76 yards, so induced them there a few times. And then, of course, we had the big pick by Denzel Burke. First time in 2 years, got a pick by a DB, by a corner. All right. So let's start with the run defense. How did the run defense look here? Tommy Eichenberg graded out a 79-2, led the way against the run from the Penguins. Steel Chambers was a 70.4, so your linebackers really getting it done there. You got Ty Hamilton at 73.8. Jaden McKenzie doing okay. Now we got some problems down here. Lathan Ransom, 55.8. You're supposed to be up near the line of scrimmage playing that bandit role, dude. You probably are going to make some tackles. CJ Hicks got in for 8 plays against the run, graded out a 56.3. Not great. Iwan Malone got 4. He did have a tackle. Mitchell Melton, a couple. Mari Aborn. What happened to him? I thought he was going to be out months. He's in there with a monster knee brace on. It's like fucking RoboCop flying around. Anyway, who else here? Hero Canoe, a 60.8. Mike Hall Jr., 62.9. You got to be much better, Mike Hall Jr., if you want to be on the field more often. Can't be rolling out 62s against the run. Sonny Styles, a 62.9. Igbenosin, a 63.7. JT, a 63.8. A lot of starters in here, not grading out very well. So you got to be well over 60. 60 is your average player. You're just a guy at that point. So Tyleik, though, doing well, 68.3. He did have a couple tackles against the run. So our leading tackler in the run game was Steele. Steele had 4 and did have a missed tackle, but he had 2 stops. Jack Sawyer had 3 tackles, a miss, 3 stops. Ty Hamilton, 3 tackles, 3 stops. Hero Canoe, 2 tackles, 2 stops. Tyleik, like I mentioned, 2 tackles, 2 stops. So Eichenberg, a couple stops. And so the list goes on and on there. We had 4 guys. So 4 missed tackles altogether. Got to keep that in single digits. 4 is good. Can't have any more than that, though. We get up into 6, 7, 8, 9. You're dancing on glass. Don't want that shit. So let's look over here at pass rush grades. So rushing the passer, Mike Hall led the way, 75.6. He had 2 total pressures, 1 sack. Eichenberg had 2 total pressures, 1 sack. Both those guys had a hurry. Sonny Styles, 1 pressure. That was a hurry. JT had a hurry. Jack Sawyer had a hurry. Mitchell Melton had a hurry. So still not getting the sack production we want. Michael Hall Jr. and Tommy Eichenberg getting the sacks, but especially from the defensive ends, I heard a lot of bitching about Jack Sawyer. Maybe he needs to be benched. I don't know, man. That's a freaking 5-star guy in his 3rd year. JT, nobody's saying that about JT. He doesn't have any sacks. So let's see how many. We had 23. It looks like 23 total pass rush snaps. So all in all, we're getting some pressure, but only 8 total pressures is not a lot. When you think about how many dropbacks I had, I think, 31 total pass plays is what I have here, according to the notes. But Jack Sawyer graded out at a 55 in pass rush, JT at 58.7, Sonny Styles 57.1. All those guys are starters. You got to improve that shit. I'm not sure what happened with Malik Hartford. Maybe we'll get some answers from Ryan Day today. Well, and maybe we'll get a quarterback announcement. Who knows? Malik Hartford graded out at 59.6. Caden Curry a 72.2. That's good. But yeah, Jack Sawyer, Kenyatta Jackson a 55. Terrible. Yeah, Ty Hamilton a 56. Hero, Abor 57s, Taiwan Malone 57. So yeah, lots to do there from the defensive end position. We need a ton of improvement there. Let's go to pass coverage. These are pretty good grades. Denzel led the way, of course, 86th, 86.0. Total targets, though, they went after Igbinosin with 6 targets, 5 receptions, 44 yards. So not a huge, didn't hit for any big, huge multiple plays or anything like that. No touchdowns, at least from Igbinosin. Denzel Burke allowed 1 catch on 5 targets. That was for 6 yards. Had a pass breakup and interception. Hancock was targeted 4 times. He allowed 3 catches for 22 yards, 24 yards of yak. Jermaine Matthews got in there. The true freshman allowed 1 catch on 3 targets. Cody Simon, 2 catches, 2 targets. Ransom, 1 catch on 2 targets for 12 yards. Sonny Styles, 1 target, 1 reception for 0 yards. Cam Martinez allowed the big 36-yarder. That was 1 target, 1 reception. Jihad Carter, 1 for 1. And Steel Chambers, 1 for 1 for -5 yards. So good job there, wrapping up behind the line of scrimmage. All in all, coverage is good, not great. Sonny graded out pretty well in coverage, a 77.9. CJ Hicks, 73.1. He only had like 7 snaps in coverage. Who else here? Igbinosin graded out a 70. That needs to get better if they're going to come after him. Let's see. Lathan, a 64.4, has to be better. Malik Hartford, a 63.1. I'd like to know if he was dinged up. Is that why they yanked him out? Because he got the start, but Jihad Carter played pretty much the whole game. So not sure what happened there. It was a performance or was an injury, Jordan Hancock was targeted 4 times, allowed 3 catches, 22 yards. But he graded out a 61.5. That's got to be better. They moved him down into the slot. They would take Sonny off the field occasionally when Youngstown State brought in a smaller, faster little slot receiver. So they pull Sonny off, send in Hancock after that Cam Martinez 36-yarder. So I think they did put Cam back in late in the game, but Cam's got to clean shit up, man. Jihad Carter, a 49.1 in coverage. He allowed 1 catch for 18 yards. So a lot to clean up there. I would love to see Cam on the field, but if he's going to keep blowing things like he did against Michigan last year and like he did here, he keeps getting burnt on the same play too. It's a slot fade. The slot receiver just runs a fade down the sideline. And he's dusted. I thought he was fast. I don't see it. It looks bad. So anyways, otherwise, 1 turnover, we got to increase those turnovers here, and we're going to get some chances against Western Kentucky. A lot of balls are going to be in the air. You're going to see a lot of hands-on balls in the secondary. won't see a lot of rushing attempts in this game coming up. So not a lot to worry there, but you're going to have opportunities for sacks and opportunities for interceptions. So hopefully we see more of both in droves. So that's all I got for you today. Hey, make sure you're subscribed, hit the like button. Really appreciate it. And we'll talk to you tomorrow. Go Bucks.